Hello friends and welcome to Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs. So today we will be discussing about state legislative assembly sessions. So we will discuss about the sessions in the state legislative assembly. And this is the series current polity of the day, and I am myself Joicy Joy presenting before you the current polity of the day. So in this session we will be discussing about the state legislative assembly session. Okay, so let's get started. If you are facing any network issues, let me know here so that we can resolve it. So I hope it's clear, but if in case you are facing any network issues, let me know. Because from my side today the internet is not working very properly. So if you come across any problem in between, let me know in the comment section so that we can do something about it. Let's get started. Before that, a little bit about the courses that we provide at Unacademy. So June 27th is the scheduled date for Prelims examination 2021. So 2021 Prelims is scheduled on 27th of June. So 6 more months, just 6 more months are remaining. And considering that we have started a batch on 28th of December. So this is the batch, and we have ultimate GS batch. So this is ultimate GS batch and mission 2021. Both of these are 6 months crash course for the upcoming prelims examination. That is for the 2021 prelims examination. Both these batches are the crash course. Okay, 6 months crash course. There will be a prelims 100% coverage of the syllabus. 100% of prelims syllabus will be covered. Top educators would be handling the sessions. There will be a prelims test series with analysis. You will be given the PDF study material. There will be dedicated doubt clearing sessions and also interview preparations. And this is regarding the 1 year and 2 year long-term courses. So they are prelims cum mains. So long-term batches are basically prelims cum mains batches, integrated batches. So the courses are available for 2022 as well as for 2023. This is regarding our Lakshya batches. The Lakshya batches are exclusively in Hindi. These are Hindi medium batches. Hindi medium batches, and this is also available for 6 months, 1 year and also 2 years. Sorry. This is the expedition batches. Expedition will be available in English medium. So this is English medium classes. And this is also available for 6 months, 1 year and 2 year. Short term as well as long term batches. This is regarding the iconic prices. So the subscription price for the iconic subscription, it's going to be increased very soon. You can subscribe for the iconic subscriptions as early as possible. So iconic subscription, the features of iconic subscription, you will be getting all the features available on Plus platform. And apart from the features available on Plus platform, iconic subscription also provides you with additional features. The additional features include, you will be given a personal coach who will be your mentor throughout your preparation. You will be given mains test series along with the evaluation of your mains answers. Customized study planner will be given. Study booster sessions or workshops will be provided. High intensity workshops and daily answer writing practice. So these are the additional features that you get if you are an iconic subscriber. And apart from all the plus features, you will be getting these features as well. And either you can subscribe for iconic or plus subscription, and you can use my referral code, which is Joicy10. You will get an additional 10% discount. So this is my referral code Joicy10. You will get an additional 10% discount. Okay. And this is regarding the biggest discount of 2020. So 2020 biggest discount, it's a combo offer. The plus subscription plus the optional subscription. Earlier the price was 77,000. Now it will come at 70,153. So iconic subscription plus the optional. Earlier the price was 97,000. Now it will come at 88,705. You can apply my referral code, that is Joicy10, and you will get an extra 10% discount. So this is the referral code. You will get an extra 10% discount upon the discount that is already given by Unacademy. Now let's come to the current affair and then regarding the legislative assembly. Okay, before that, just taking up the comments. Ankit Sharma, good evening and present. Hi Ankit, good evening. Bhavik Batra, good evening. Ankit, no issues, the network is good. Okay, Bhavik has said that there is a network issue. Please do check and let me know now. Please do update, because from my end today there is a problem with my Wi-Fi. So I think there must be some if at all there is any network issue, then please let me know. We'll do something about it. Gaurav Chandra, hi, good evening Gaurav. Hello, welcome. So let's first see what is the current affair. So coming into the current affair part, the Kerala governor, the governor of the state of Kerala, Arif Muhammad Khan, turned down a cabinet recommendation to summon a meeting of the assembly to debate about the central farm law. So this we have already discussed in the last session. If you remember, we discussed about the discretionary powers of governor. Discretionary powers of governor, and there we discussed there are two types of discretionary powers. One is situational discretionary power and other one is constitutional discretionary power. Constitutional discretionary power is one guaranteed by the constitution, whereas the situational discretionary power is the one that the governor can use according to the situation. And there, when we discussed about the discretionary power of the governor, we also discussed that the governor of Kerala, that is Arif Muhammad Khan, has turned down or said no to a recommendation given by the cabinet of Kerala Legislative Assembly. So cabinet had recommended to the governor to convene or summon a meeting of the assembly in order to discuss the farm laws passed by the central government. But the governor said that there is no need for a summoning of the assembly right now. So there is no need for that right now, because it is not an urgent matter to be discussed. So that was a response from the governor, and he disagreed to summon a meeting. So this is what has happened, and we have also seen that the opposition party in Kerala, that is the Congress party, the MLAs of the Congress party had responded to it but not the ruling party. Ruling party is the Communist party, so had not responded to it. Now the response has now come from the ruling party. So ruling party is the Communist party, and in a letter to the governor, Vijayan is Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, he is the Chief Minister of Kerala. So Chief Minister of Kerala said, when the Council of Ministers makes a recommendation to summon the session of the legislature, the governor cannot exercise his discretionary power and turn down the recommendation. So according to the letter that was sent by the Chief Minister to the governor, the letter said that the governor cannot use his discretionary power. The governor is not allowed to, or governor cannot use the discretionary power when the Council of Ministers headed by the Chief Minister in case of a state. So when the Council of Ministers makes a recommendation for the summoning of the legislature, the governor cannot exercise his legislative power and turn down the recommendation. This was the statement given by the Chief Minister of Kerala. And the power to summon an assembly session clearly falls outside the discretionary power of the governor. And this is also important. The power to summon the assembly session, this is outside the discretionary power of the governor. The governor has to act according to the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. So at the state level, the governor has to act according to the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers, because the post of governor or the office of governor is only a nominal head, whereas the real head is the Council of Ministers, which is headed by the Chief Minister. So this is the news. Now let's come to State Legislative Assembly. So let's discuss about the State Legislative Assembly, the concept. Here we are coming to the concept behind the current affair. So, Article 174 of the Constitution authorizes the governor to summon, dissolve and prorogue the state legislative assembly. So, according to the Constitution, according to Article 174 of the Constitution, the governor has the power to or the authority to summon. Summon means call upon, or dissolve, or to prorogue the state legislative assembly. The governor can exercise the above only as per Article 163. Now, even though the Constitution says that the governor can summon, dissolve and prorogue the assembly, the governor can exercise these powers only according to Article 163. Article 163 says that the governor has to act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers headed by the Chief Minister. So, if we read Article 174 and Article 163 together, if these two articles are read together, this means that the governor, so both these articles read together clearly says that the governor does not have a discretionary power with regard to summoning, dissolving and proroguing. So governor can summon, dissolve and prorogue, but not according to his discretion, but according to the aid and advice given by the Council of Ministers, which is headed by the Chief Minister. Now, Nabam Rabia and Bamang Felix versus Deputy Speaker case of 2016. So, this is a case. So, here, according to this case judgment, the power to summon the House is not solely vested in the governor and should be exercised with the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers and not at his own. So, the judgment also, the 2016 judgment also says that the power of a governor to summon the house of the state, it is not a discretionary power. He can actually summon the house, but not according to his sole discretion, but only according to the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. So this is the judgment given in 2016. Now, the governor, the office of the governor or the governor is not an elected authority and is a mere nominee of the president and cannot have an overriding authority over the representatives of the people. We know the office of governor. So, governor is the agent of the center. The governor is appointed by the president of the country. So, president appoints the governor on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers at the central level. So, governor being not an elected authority and only being a nominee of the president, he cannot or she cannot exercise overriding authority over the representatives of the people. So here the representatives of the people refers to the MLAs, members of the Legislative Assembly. So the members of Legislative Assembly are the representatives of the people. They are elected by the people. So the governor cannot have overriding authority over the representatives of the people. Article 163(1). Now coming to Article 163(1), it limits any discretionary power of the governor only to cases where the Constitution expressly specifies that the governor must act on his own and apply an independent mind. Article 163(1). Article 163(1) of the Constitution says it actually limits any discretionary power of the governor. So according to Article 163(1), the discretionary power of the governor is limited only to cases where the Constitution explicitly or expressly specifies that the governor must act on and apply independent mind. So only in cases where the Constitution gives the governor discretion, the discretionary power can be used by the governor. Otherwise, the discretionary power of the governor is limited. Article 174 of the Constitution. So Article 174 of the Constitution says that the governor can exercise his discretionary power when the Chief Minister has lost the support of the House. So, according to Article 174, the governor can exercise discretionary power. In which situation? When the Chief Minister has lost the support of the House. How? If the confidence motion, if a confidence motion, that is if a no confidence motion, if a no confidence motion is passed in the House. If in that case the Chief Minister is not able to prove his majority, so in that case the Governor can apply his discretion according to Article 174. Now coming to the legislative procedure. So legislative procedure, the state legislature must meet at least twice a year. So it's mandatory that at least 2 times the state legislature should meet. This is minimum 2 times. Interval between 2 sessions should not be more than 6 months. This is similar to the case of the parliament. So constitution also mandates that the parliament should meet at least 2 times and in the interval should not be more than 6 months. That is, within 6 months the parliament should meet. Same way the state legislature also must meet at least twice a year. That is, at least 2 times a year. And the interval between 2 sessions should not be more than 6 months. And a session will have many meetings. So one session of the parliament will have many number of meetings. The governor delivers the opening address at the beginning of a new session in which he outlines the policy of the state government. So the governor delivers his opening address. When a new session is commenced, the governor will give the opening address. And what is the purpose of the opening address? The opening address is aimed at outlining the policy of the state government. So governor will give the opening address, and in that opening address the governor will specify about the policy of the government at the state level. Now some of the terminologies which are important from your examination perspective. First one is summoning. Summoning means the process of calling all members to meet. Summon means call upon. So call upon. This is the process of calling all the members to meet. So in summoning the members are called upon to meet. Ankit has asked me about the quorum. Quorum is nothing but the minimum number of members which should be present in order to carry out the business in the house. So quorum it's the minimum number of members who should be present to carry out the business of the house. Quorum means minimum number of members who should be present in order to carry out the business of the house. So summoning means, okay, it's clear now, Ankit? Okay. Gaurav, quorum means formality. Yes, it's formality in the sense that if such number is not present, then the house cannot convene its meetings. So that is quorum. So first term is summoning. Summoning means the process of calling all the members to meet. That is calling upon or call upon the members to meet. The governor summons each house of the state assembly from time to time. So we have already seen, as per the constitution, the constitution itself provides that the governor has to summon each house of the state. Each house means in some states there are 2 houses. One is the state legislative assembly and another one is state legislative council. We have also discussed about legislative council, so I don't think we need to discuss it now. So not all states have legislative council. Okay. So it is the governor who will summon each house of the state assembly from time to time. This is summoning. Second is adjournment. Adjournment means adjournment terminates a sitting of the house. So it terminates one sitting of the house. Now session and sitting is different. In one session there can be different sittings. So in one session itself there can be different sittings. Now adjournment only terminates the sitting, not the session. Then House then meets again at the appointed time for the next sitting. It does not terminate the session of the House but only the sitting of the House, which means the House can again meet at a specified period or an appointed time for the next sitting. Adjournment can be for few hours, days or weeks depending on the specified time. So adjournment can be for sometimes for few hours, maybe for 1 hour, then a day or a week depending on the specified time. So House will decide when they will meet next. Adjournment sine die means if the adjournment is done without any time scale, that is the House has been adjourned but does not say when they will meet again. This is called adjournment sine die. The power of adjournment sine die is only with the presiding officer. So presiding officer, the speaker. The adjournment sine die, it's with the speaker or the presiding officer of the House. Next is prorogation. Prorogation implies the end of the sitting as well as the session. So in case of adjournment, it is only the session that will be terminated. But in case of prorogation, not just the sitting but the session will also be terminated, and it is not the dissolution of the House. The House does not dissolve but the session, particular session of the House will end or terminated, will be terminated. Time between prorogation and reassembly is called the recess. So this is again important. The time at which the House is prorogued and the time until when the assembly is reassembled, it is called a recess of the House. Okay. So this is at the central level, this is called recess of the Parliament. In the state level, it is called recess of the House. Okay, I hope it's clear. So this is all about the working of the state legislature. So I hope this was a useful session for you. Now this is once again regarding the biggest discount of 2020. Unacademy is announcing the biggest discount of 2020. It's a combo offer. You can subscribe for UPSC CSE GS plus courses plus the optionals at 70,153. Earlier it was 77,000. And UPSC CSE GS iconic subscription plus the optional, it comes at 88,705. Earlier it was 97,000. So this is regarding the biggest discount of 2020, and you can also apply my coupon code, that is Joicy10, JOICY10, and you will get an extra 10% off. I'll just take up the comments. Okay. गौरव चंद्रा मैम, मैं आपका पीपीटी बना दूं प्लीज. I'll let you know, Gaurav. And Ankit Sharma, okay, thank you so much. Good night and see you. Good night, Ankit. And Gaurav, who is more powerful, CM or governor? In a state, the CM is more powerful because the chief minister is the CM is the real executive or the real head. He or she is the head of the council of ministers, and the governor is only the nominal head, like in case of central government. So governor is nominal head and CM is the real head in case of state government, and the prime minister is the real head and the president is the nominal head in case of the central government. Okay, so real head is more powerful because see, in case of governor, the governor has to act according to the aid and advice of the council of ministers headed by chief minister. In case of president at the central level, president also has to act according to the aid and advice of the council of ministers headed by the prime minister. So prime minister at the central level and chief minister at the state level is more powerful. I hope it's clear now, Gaurav. And Bhavik Batra, thank you ma'am, and keep it up. Thank you so much, Bhavik. Thank you for all your support. I hope to see you tomorrow. Please do take care and stay blessed. All the best for your preparations. Thank you so much.